Try not to enjoy this.
Don't get frostbite.
Witness the power of good.
You're dead meat! Buckle up! Ha! Cha! Ha!
You're in for a little shock. Ha! Here. Surrender and I'll be...
This moment will be frozen in time.
Rain cutter.
Gloves off! Let's get it on! Hi! Ah!
Witness the power of good work.
You're dead meat! Buckle up!
Rain cutter.
You asked for it!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Let me weave you a bow.
Let's get it on! Hi! Yeah! Hi! Yeah!
Oh, so sorry.
Buckle up! Hi! You're dead meat! Ha! Cha! Let's get it on! Ha! Yeah! Inazuma shines eternal!
Insolent.
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Stay put.
Now you shall perish! Shine down! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Rain outlines your fate.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Submit! Don't waste my time.
Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the... If I'm not... But back to the matter. I see. Well then.
Huh?
That For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. This...
After it was then. Back then?
It looks like we need to make a trip to What do you mean?
saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
In a trade war, the perfect hunter leaves no trace. Wealth. Why settle for less than more?
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye. Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh?
You may doubt me, no matter where,
Oh!
but our work isn't done yet. We can't have the... Huh. Let's go back to... I'll make sure...
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Tibet. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand. Be careful.
You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsmith, enemy of the... I sense your soul. Oh, then we...
It is your time to...
Give up! You wait! It's nothing! Blood repays blood! Don't waste my time! It's nothing!
Go as one!
Abyssal roar!
I cannot give up!
Abyssal roar!
No, my sword!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You're...
Abyssal roar!
Go as one!
You're in for a little shock.
rain outlines your fate. Not good. Body and mind.
Don't waste my time.
All life will perish. Decimate!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Come a little closer. You. Here. Here. Come a little closer.
All life will perish.
You're in for a little shock.
Give up.
The end is nigh.
Your life is mine.
The world will fall. The world will fall.
Don't waste my time.
The end will come. The end is nigh. Surging tide.
You're in for a little shock. Right.
Go and fly!
The world
It's nothing.
The end is nigh.
Blood repays blood.
The end will
Submit! You wait.
surging tide. The world will fall. The world will fall.
You're in for a little shock.
The world.
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your brother? And the Abyss?
Lumine, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your brother knows Dane?
Ether, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows him too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Ether.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man Dainsleif was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
They left. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Uh-huh, that's right. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all? Oh, well then, let's go over it again. First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince. It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be he wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all the... Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side... Yeah, then our journey's not over. If your brother wants... Come on, traveler, let's go.
When I practice my spells in weather like this, I can do half the work for double the impact. I'm just teasing.
Never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes, and when the going gets tough, the tough get going, right? He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us, and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good work. Although, where is she? Oh, you mean you're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Ooh, Paimon. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, let's see what she has...
Oh, is there anything?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Incredibly small. Then how did you get out of Inazuma?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching.
What a
Well,
Kanjuk?
along with the other, one of the Meanwhile, it doesn't feel. What I mean to say is, and even if you did met,
Seems like they really don't want
they only said that. But if you really, that's not what I meant. Voyaging far,
but it's an armed...
that part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, the Alcor is the flagship.
Then there's no...
Why not keep me company for a while? What do you think, cutie? Come a little... Come a little closer.
Don't waste my time. Give up. You dare to hit me! Your life is mine.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little... Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little...
It's nothing. Give up. It's nothing.
What a pleasant surprise.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person, judging by the clothes on your back and—
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing! It's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off.
Huh?
Pay it no heed. I mean,
You're not far. This young man—
with this fine ship and the soft sea breeze. Would only if the mood take.
Hey, you don't—
Oh, wait a minute.
The crux— they're too important. So, you've got two. You can't take— and with Liyue—
But
well, before you— get this.
Supplied by my.
is there really such thing as a—
When a vision bearer. As for whether this.
Yep. And the organizing the class. So, if you don't have a vision, this is—
Yeah!
Inazuma?
well, why didn't you say? In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
You just want—
What's wrong with that?
What are we gonna do?
Great.
It seems like it.
What's going on up there?
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
Stock of herbs is running a bit low.
Let's spark things up.
Over here!
Don't waste my time.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Give up.
Let me amuse myself a little. Oh, now you've got me worked up.
It's nothing.
give up. Submit.
Let me leave you a verse.
The more, the merrier.
Don't waste my time.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Wealth. Why settle for less than more?
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. You said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? Hello?
You bet I am. Have you put your name? Well, I'd have the Clash as a... No,
Yeah.
me? What? Not to mention, they tried to sneak I planted a left. I stood my ground, of course. I'm not saying I can...
Uh-huh. But for us,
I'll see you in the...
Hey, youngster. If so,
So you're all...
you better believe from me? No, I know how that... I've passed, in most people's, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric stasicon. Ha! Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now, but...
Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Ling Shan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably—
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here, recently though?
So, if we can get our hands on a vision—
Well, we have—
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the—
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much.
Chinksa Village. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osail, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah! Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to, Storm Terror, Dvalin, and Fatui Harbinger Child.
Whoa!
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win. Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Come on, let's go sign up. What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on, we all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him. Very well.
All right, that's enough.
Your opponent, I do not doubt.
Relax.
Okay.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best.
Right! If you had a...
I wanted a but mine, I lost interest. I've fought and
Huh?
No, only in defeat.
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future.
By the...
Whether they'll be as tough, so don't...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can...
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning I myself was eliminated and...
maybe next...
Why, yes. I faltered for but a... Given my stature, still, I'm sure he'll...
Hey there!
He tried to use his opponent was pretty Why don't you dodge, they asked. Don't even get I don't dare tell. Sorry, I
Oh.
Thanks, I'll...
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding. I could sense that you're not familiar with, but you were quick to adapt. And in fact...
I guess not using your elemental power.
We wanted...
Not exactly. As for the guy, what's the matter? Worried that you've...
If that is the case, I haven't
yeah.
It is true. I do not mean given your
Hang on.
Gathering in besides our...
You bet...
However, come with me.
Maybe we can go talk to Beetle. Surely she's gotta know something.
Now that you are skilled in manipulating...
Hi, Mon.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken. Since a young... It is
As crazy...
My humble... To think a human could... And not to mention...
Hey, stop!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to... So then, might I be...
It's been a long... Honestly...
Perhaps, however, Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make... Now then.
It's nothing. Don't waste my time. It's nothing. The victor has been decided.
Wind, hear me! Go and splend! Barely a scratch! Go and splend!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond... Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing. He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long... Please, save your thanks. The world is a...
You seem...
I desire to... And what in... My apology for allowing me the honor of witnessing... So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are in the outs. Not to mention...
She sounds...
As far as I know, Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside. It goes without saying that the people locked...
Sounds a...
Oh? Have you encountered the... With time, if you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day... Ah!
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, very well.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can stop. Everyone, listen! We've seen many. Now, I'd like to. Wow! I'm sure everyone. But today's. As for our other. Oh, come on. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other.
Wait a moment. Captain Beidou, traveler.
Let me see. That's gone all right.
Huh?
We don't know when it was
No need to worry. The vision was the...
Well, I'll stay here.
If you would, please come with... Come with me.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly.
No escape!
It's nothing. Submit!
So soon?
Rain outlines your fate.
Give up.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Can't run from death.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
It's nearly time for afternoon tea. Today's no good for going out. Did I say that yesterday as well? Why not keep me company for a while? There'll be plenty of time for work later.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind... Drat! If I only had a vision! Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me!
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your in other words...
You...
But most it appears that the...
Fine! A chance. You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me!
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision! Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me!
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be Skilled at vanishing from a crowd.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me!
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision! Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me!
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into, and on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely speed, stealth, and style.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine! I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent!
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along, but then you showed up. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow, you still managed to catch up to me. Drat. This should have gone differently. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Ha-ha! Come a little closer.
Yeah.
Heep, heep.
Don't waste my time.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah. Just you watch.
Rude.
I'll have my revenge. Eventually.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly...
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying...
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing when people are forced into a corner. That is when they're... But unfortunately, yes. From the moment I've tried, though few tales after seeing... Come, why don't you give it... I see. No matter. This...
Yeah, what?
The story begins. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Do not let my feelings trouble you, but thank you.
Did Beto leave already?
If you're looking for the... It seems that the Captain Beto... But still...
The one who stood... He knew he stood... In which case...
Huh? If that...
Paimon thought...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes...
Yes, but the voyage... In fact...
Hold on a sec.
Let us not forget... Suffice it to... In the meantime...
Paimon believe...
Thank you. One final...
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Ah, yeah, now that I think...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beto will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? The fleet is near... Captain Beto...
Seems big.
Of course.
So you'll be heading off then? Whether the journey... Until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks.
Just follow it.
Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail!
Ah, all these years come rain or storm. We set sail.
Anchors, away!
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these Outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Pharisees!
Now then, first things... So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Hello? Please you must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested, and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export of goods. Do you have your trader's permits? My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone said.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Yes?
Okay, the process...
2 million?
That's right. 1 million...
Paimon wasn't so much question...
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So when the day comes...
Then they'll milk...
Exactly. It's at times like this, yes, the most that's how the inner...
So it's a trade?
Yep. Essentially, it's an association to... I see. After all, the Raiden Shogun... Huh, I was going to... Okay.
Really?
Connections come... In fact, I like to do things in a way...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon.
Here's the situation. Recently, the head of the association...
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification ready.
Huh? Hello there.
We heard
Yes.
the Sakuba...
But it's not the... No. Those Mora...
Oh,
That's right. They just issued...
crystal...
Eventually. So, in order... But then we... Now... Exactly. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that... But this is...
Sounds... What do you think we should do?
That... I've actually done... Hey...
Got it!
Huh? I don't think I... Haha! So, what do you need with me? The sheer trade secret.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! There are ways...
Hey!
Get out of here!
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this good idea. Actually, we're having a
No? Getting you to go fixing things when you've... Oh, that... He used to be a bit... I can only assume he must... Yes. Couldn't you tell when... That's right. When Inizuma... The international trade is...
So he...
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that.
Really?
Well then, it sounds like...
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hand. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt?
Goodness, I can sense it. The scent of Mondstadt. Huh? What is it?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Liyue Harbor. Xiao Lan.
This guy has a...
Wait. Stop. That's enough. You mean, often I've run into folks from the association. So, I caved. Though, alright.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed?
So come on!
It's a scheme, but they start by once the merchants run.
It's just...
I'm their puppet, yes. Evidence. Now that as it happened.
Really?
Keijiro!
After him! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose? Should I close early? Sorry. I need to think about it. Customers.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than Sailing Breeze.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What could he be doing at a place?
It